Hey everybody, I wanted to come to you today with a very short farmers market haul. So I was going to try to do a vlog like I always say I'm going to do, and then I never do it. And so today I said I'm going to just do like a haul of what I got, because I bought quite a few items today at the farmers market, and people always say that it's expensive to eat vegetarian, and it's so far from the truth. This week I spent approximately $31, which it was a little less and change, but I just wanted to show you guys what I got, and this will last me for at least 2 weeks, and I can do like a ton of stuff with it. So hold on, and I'm going to turn the camera around. So here's the bounty of things that I got, and I love going to the farmers market because they just have such a wide variety of food, and the food is relatively inexpensive. You can actually talk to the merchants that come there, and you can ask them like where the food comes from. And some of this food did come from out of state because it's just not in season down here in Florida. So it's always good to ask them about that, and they're always helpful, and the food tastes good. So let's just start. I've got these must be in season because Swiss chard lately has been like really small. Look how big those leaves are. Either they're in season or they're just kind of maybe they have some hormones in it. I hope not. But these are like some really nice leaves, and I'm gonna hurry up and put them in the refrigerator. I'm definitely gonna eat those within the next few days because I found that the Swiss chard, it just doesn't last in the refrigerator that long. And then next I got some kale as well, and it's nice and fresh, and it's hydrated. It's not all dried out and everything. I'm gonna put these back in their bag, and I'm gonna make some chips with these, and I'm gonna use those in the next couple of days also. I was gonna get some broccoli, but the broccoli didn't look too great there. And something that I really don't get that much is okra. And I saw somebody kind of like baking some okra, and I bought some. Last time I went to the farmer's market, I used it, and it was pretty good with the roasted vegetables. So I'm going to find some things to do with okra and try to be creative. So I got a fair amount of those, a good nice little stack to try some recipes on. And then I also got some yellow squash, and these are kind of bigger than I normally get. And I usually only get 2 because those go bad pretty quickly also. I may not be storing them right. I store them in the refrigerator. So if you guys know a better way to store the yellow squash, let me know, because they do go bad quickly. So I try to eat those pretty quick. And then I actually got some peaches this time. And the peaches, I think, are going out of season right now. And, you know, I normally don't buy like a lot of varieties of fruit. I'll usually get like watermelon. And I always get like the berries, blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. So I decided I'm going to buy some fruit. And one reason why I don't buy the fruit because they're really high in sugar. It's natural sugar, so I'm actually going to try some fruits and some different things like my oatmeals and stuff. And then I got this big bag of tomatoes, and I got some tomatoes from the supermarket, and I did not like those tomatoes. They didn't taste as good as the ones that I get from a particular vendor out at the farmer's market here. And this whole bag only cost me like $6, and I know you're saying that's a lot of tomatoes. Well, the last tomatoes that I had, I actually made a soup out of, so I only had a few tomatoes left after that. Now this is still a lot, but here in this house we eat lots of tomatoes. I put tomatoes on everything. We eat salads. We put them on all kinds of sandwiches. We just eat them on the side, whatever. So we got the tomatoes. And then I got 2 lemons, and one of them just fell down. But limes, because a sprig of lime or lemon really kind of lifts up the flavor of most recipes. I got this mango, and I don't really know how to buy mangoes. If I always bought them cut up, but I asked this lady who was nice enough to tell me that this is not ripe, but she said leave it out on the counter and it will ripen up. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to try to like put this like maybe in like a morning smoothie or something, because I haven't really been eating breakfast lately. And then I got 3 different colors of bell peppers, because I put the bell peppers in everything as well. And I might make some quesadillas tonight, and some of these veggies are going to get eaten. And so I have 2 big zucchinis, because I love zucchinis. There's lots you can do with zucchinis. I got some iceberg lettuce, because my mom wanted some lettuce, and she's kind of a plain Jane kind of girl. And so I'll split this and put these in some mason jars. This lettuce will last a very long time if you put them in mason jars, y'all. Trust me. I've tried it and done it. And then I got some non-waxed cucumbers, and so I have to eat the cucumbers pretty quick too, because they just don't last that long. And then I got one apple, because they had different varieties of apples and I didn't know which one to get, so I just got one apple, and I don't know how I'm going to eat that. And then I also got some string beans. I always get these string beans. They're nice, they're super fresh, they'll last in the refrigerator for a long time. You can put them in stir fries. I put some into my pressure cooker and cook them that way as well, and I'll put them in the freezer. So it's just like a ton of things you can do with them. And believe me, if you don't think I can go through all these vegetables, I can. And so it's always nice to have an abundant amount of food in the refrigerator, so you don't have to go out, and you can just look in the refrigerator, see what you got, and just put some stuff together. So that's it for the farmers market for today. This was a very bountiful market haul today. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and if you have, I'd like to say thank you. So again, after all this, I'm gonna go put my food away, and this is coming from your sweet Lotus Blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and eat bountiful.